was 6 years old, I broke my leg.
I met Ed in 2011 when his song The A-Team became a hit, and we started doing small headline shows together, and we stuck together and it continued to the present day. Ed and I talk an awful lot before the tours start about how he wants to portray a song. It's very important to have that conversation with him because, of course, his albums are not loop pedal based, they're traditionally recorded, so we're definitely going to be presenting songs in a different way to the way people hear them on the albums or on the singles. It's interesting because the songs develop. He develops how he loops them as time goes by, and I develop how I mix them as well. Choosing the Leo is a no-brainer really for the production role and the audio role. As an audio engineer, yes, I want to have the Leo, and I can easily sell that to the production manager by the fact that it does take up less truck space. We are 18 trucks overall, which is quite small for a stadium tour, but only 2 of those are audio trucks. We take up an awful lot less space than any other PA would side of stage. We have just these 2 large racks that are our control system.
And gold cigarettes.
The first tour I did was 2011 to help Chris on the Plus tour, and then came on board in the role of the systems engineer in 2014. And then after a year off, came back to fill in the same role for the Divide campaign, which has now been running for 2.5 years nearly. Major Tom is the supplier. They provided our entire inventory of Meyer Sound speakers and processors. That whole package is designed with them as a collaborative effort. In advance, there'll be prep work on the computer, deciding the layout of delay towers and delay positions. Then it's using math to come up with our array configurations, make sure we've got the coverage suitable to get every audience member as best we can. And then on the day, it's come in with a measuring device, shoot the room, then it's tip the trucks, get the speakers off with the team and I, put them in the air, and then it's a question of testing and verification. We're using Sim3 and Galaxy processors to do time alignment and EQ and phase alignment across all the different clusters of PA. And then it's back to finding a trusty test tune, put it on, I'll walk around and check that everything is meeting my expectations, and then I'll bring Chris, our front of house engineer, out to verify that he's happy with what I've done and that we're meeting the needs of our audience.
It's an interesting situation working with Ed and a loop pedal versus anybody else having a band. I had to throw the rule book out, and I did believe there was a rule book. There was a set of things you do and methods that you go by, even by starting with a kick drum and working through the channel list when you mix. So I had to start from scratch. So you do end up tuning the PA system differently to the way you would do with any other act. This tour, as I say, it's been 8 years, and it's gone from small theatres all the way up to stadiums, and it's been an amazing ride, and it's been an amazing experience, a wonderful education.